Hello and welcome to the very first Weebs, the Dweebs, and the Interweebs internet podcast.
Who's talking?
What?
What? Oh, hi.
Huh? Guys, I can see all of you. We're on the thing, and people can now hear and see us, I think.
You can see me?
I can't. I am actually just... I have you guys minimized in the corner. I've got Pornhub up.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, so you might actually see me. That's cool. Cool.
Well, I love that guy who does all the appropriate things. Like, he creates those videos where, like, the pizza person comes to the house, and they just pay.
Uh-huh. Oh, we look so cute on there. Cute. All right. I just checked. I just checked. We are on there. We can see
okay, are we on there?
We are. It looks pretty.
Does it look good?
Yay!
Can you hear us?
Check. Well, no, I had my volume. My volume. Jesus, my volume turned down.
This is like the first episode. So
turned down for what?
What? The first episode, we have no topic. Usually, these will have topics, and I will give them to you in advance.
I got topical ointment. Do you need some topical ointment?
That's episode 2. Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
Episode 2 is ointments that we put on our skin because we're old.
Well, I still call them oint-oints. So I'm not old.
Okay, well, yeah, there we go. So, welcome to the future of podcasting because we can't be in the same room because of COVID. Except me and Nev. Me and Nev are actually in the same room. If you look over there, you can see Nev sitting in the corner.
Is that...
Now, what would you do if you saw a finger come on my screen when you did that?
Right? I'd have freaked out personally. I'm like, wait.
So, this is the future podcast, and I'm loving this because I'm not wearing pants right now. I've got that going on me. I can do podcast, pantsless, and no one fills out any forms.
Boom.
0 complaints.
Same deal at work.
Yeah.
It's perfect. We live in a golden era right now.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Golden.
Pants are the devil.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go to work for the first time today in like 4 months, and I had to wear real pants.
How ghastly.
Yeah,
real pants
not
are
Oh.
No.
Nev, you work at home, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Yeah, he just gets to wear no pants every day.
Mm-hmm.
That man probably doesn't even own pants anymore. Do you still own pants?
I have to go outside. Sometimes.
You don't need pants for outside.
You don't need pants for outside.
I've seen your neighborhood. You can go outside with no pants on. That's the upper class area. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
I mean, as long as you don't do the no pants dance outside, you're okay. Because no one needs to see that swinging around like that. Okay, it's not necessary.
Unless you need to earn some money.
Oh.
I mean, you know.
Well, that is true. Well, no, that's proper content. You need to sell that shit.
True.
That's why I'm getting all the webcams from my house.
Right.
That's why we have webcams.
Yeah. OnlyFans.
Very factual.
It's OnlyFans. It's just Nev with no pants on.
See, before OnlyFans existed, like when I was in my doc program or whatever, I used to like daydream. I was like, we could pay for this whole fucking degree if we just let someone put a bunch of cameras in our house and in our shower, and people could be like, watch this babe live life. And do my homework in a bikini. Like, what's harder than a calculus in a bikini, right?
I tried that. That did not work for me. In fact, people used to pay me to turn it off. And
sounds like it was working.
That sounds like it was working
did.
too.
You got
because
paid.
what it is, I eventually made a virus.
Paid?
I made a virus and just sent an email out, and when you clicked it, it just pulled up all the webcams in my house, and you couldn't turn it off. So I would just be like, $20 and this goes away.
You're the person that sent that email that destroyed my computer.
Yes.
I mean, technically, I destroyed my computer because I lobbed it at the wall, but it's whatever.
And this will have that effect on you. You lob. You want to throw right now. And we went down from 20 viewers to 0 viewers. Congratulations, we've been canceled.
Yay!
Sweet. I can put that on my resume.
By the way, people watching, you can join in, comment. I can read everything you say, and you can contribute to the conversation.
You can.
Channel. Yes. So please.
So you're not looking at God. You're actually looking at chat. Okay.
I'm just looking at the chat window because
I mean that light really I thought it was some sort of deity up there.
No, that's a light. Okay, so I have a light in here to make my face look like I'm human.
Than normal. That's what's up.
Yeah, because if not, I just look.
You are Alabaster American after all.
I look like Gollum. I'm just like my precious.
I don't remember.
So I have to have the light.
That much
If not,
facial hair.
it gives the red. It's not just green and blue, because my skin is slightly translucent. Because I am, in fact, a vampire Gollum beast.
That's fair. Well,
Sean is viewing.
Nobody.
I'm wrapping.
Nobody else in this chat knows that.
Sean's watching.
I mean,
Hi,
at least you
Sean.
don't look like everyone that's on the first 2 to 3 seasons of NCIS. Granted, I've been binge watching it again, which is terrible, but everyone looks like they've got rosacea all over because the cameras are too bright.
But
And
McGee.
so people are. I love McGee. Abby and McGee are
Abby.
like my heart. I love them. They're so cute
I guess
together.
that's my first question is, what is everybody watching right now?
NCIS, and I'm rewatching Letterkenny.
Pitter patter.
I'm watching Norsemen on Netflix. It was suggested to me, so I'm like, what am I watching right now? And it's like you can't stop. You can't.
Is it like
stop watching.
Vikings at all?
The description is The Office meets Game of Thrones. It's like this historical. I don't know. You just gotta go. It's almost like it's supposed to be serious, but it's not. And
So it's like A Knight's Tale, basically.
no.
Is it The Knight's Tale but with Wiener?
There's no Heath Ledger in it, so it doesn't give
Well,
you
I mean,
that.
aside from him, like, it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, his armor was made by Nike, for goodness sakes.
It was.
It was clearly supposed to be serious, but it was
And
ridiculous.
Adam Tudyk was going to flog you, or what was it? He was going to do things to you. Adam Tudyk. He was my favorite in there.
Oh.
And South Park, because why not? Because I have HBO Max, and I'm binging South Park.
I need to get
I'm
HBO
12.
Max. Nev, what are you watching?
Hi. Actually, I don't watch any. I'm trying to get through The Protector still. Other than that, there's a list. It's this watch list I keep adding shows to. But when the hell do I have time to watch a show?
Yes.
I just finished Westworld.
I'm reading
season 2.
books.
Reading?
I'm reading
Yeah.
books too. I'm reading De-Evolution by freaking Max Brooks. His new book. I've gotten to page 1.
Oh, I just
I've had
finished
it for
reading the new
2
Jim
weeks.
Butcher book, and then I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go
we got
read
that.
Good Omens. So
I
Good Omens
just
is good.
finished Deadline by Amir Grant, but I'm about to start Feedback, but I think I'm not going to read it and skip over to the next one because that's the one I really want to read. It's about zombies and political stuff. It was cool.
Good Omens is my favorite, all-time favorite book, but I'm a huge fan of World War Z. Not the movie, the book.
the
by
book's
Max
way
Brooks.
better. Yes.
Yeah. It's my favorite audiobook. If you ever do an audiobook, do World War Z. It's full cast audio read. It's got
Hot.
Nathan Fillion in it.
Nice.
Mark Hamill.
Hot. Hotter.
It's got all the people. Let's see. More greetings from NC. Sean's watching Eureka, that sci-fi show. I watched it a long time ago. That was good. I liked it. I just finished Westworld and I've been binging The Simpsons just on repeat because I have Disney Plus. And
I have Disney Plus and I have yet. Well, no, I watched one thing on it. I watched it.
I watched Hamilton.
Cartoon.
Wait, did you not watch
Hamilton's on
Mandalorian?
it.
I did not.
I watched
Hold on,
Mandalorian.
1 second.
as
I
well.
gotta delete somebody from this.
Go ahead and delete me for this too. And it's
I was
terrible.
like,
I still haven't
what?
watched the last Star Wars movie. I haven't watched it.
I'm fine with that. But Mandalorian, no.
Sorry.
Oh my god, I love The Mandalorian.
I have a weird thing. Like, if people keep, it's like, oh my god, you gotta watch it. Oh my god, you gotta watch it. And I'm like, all right, cool. I've got to watch it. I'll take your word for it because now I don't want to watch. Well, now I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, okay. No, I will say that I did that too. I did that with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I just
Brooklyn
watched
Nine-Nine.
it recently. But everyone was like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so good, you gotta watch it. No.
Right. Absolutely not. Well, then if it's so
Not gonna
good,
do
then
it.
why do you have to convince me?
And it was
Yeah,
really
we
good.
just finished it. I want to say last month. So good.
I need to catch up.
Gina Linetti is my spirit animal.
You know what? Gina Linetti is you. 100%.
You should see me at work. I am just like her. Could you do this thing? No.
That sounds something really good coming from someone who works in therapy. Yeah.
Listen. If I'm working harder than my client, then they're not working. And I don't have to go home with these problems.
I love it. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
No, that's
So-
technically what they teach you, along with your mm-hms and uh-hs. That's a legitimate class.
Sean loves Westworld too. Yes, thank you, Sean. I watch Westworld.
It's on
It
my
is.
running list of things to watch.
I rented them at the beginning of the pandemic.
You haven't seen it?
Huh? What?
Haven't
She
seen
hadn't
it.
seen Westworld. I was
I
like,
haven't seen it.
Westworld's
seen it.
Neither.
good.
I've
I
not.
have a very large watching list.
There's lots of buttons in
Mhm.
it. There's so many butts. And penises. There's like penises everywhere. You get to see Cyclone.
So
we
it's
get
like
to
game
see-
night with you guys.
Yeah, it is literally a game night with us because everyone's shooting each other and there's penis everywhere. It's penis butt.
Penis butt. Stick balls, funny arms, penis butt.
Penis butt. Sounds okay.
Hmm.
It was. Everyone was back then.
But it took me
No, actually-
3 months to watch that because I have two
We
kids.
still haven't finished watching Supernatural.
What about Beastars? Have you guys watched that?
I have not.
I-
I also don't watch Supernatural. Just not a fan of it.
Baki?
oh, me neither.
Bah.
Everybody's like,
I have not
"Oh,
yet watched
Supernatural's
Baki."
so great. I just can't get into it. I
I'm
just-
weirded out by how into it people are.
What, Baki?
No, Beastars.
Beastars.
Oh,
What is that?
Beastars,
Is that
yeah.
is that an anime?
Weirded out.
Yeah, it's an anime.
I don't watch
Weirded
it.
out.
How about Castlevania? Anyone watching Castlevania?
I started watching it with Scotty. He's watched all of it. I haven't.
I need to start because I'm going to a themed wedding for this. JoJo Bizarre.
Yes!
I have to watch it.
Oh,
And this
You
is going to be my
do?
first anime.
Oh my gosh!
wow.
Is it going to
It's
turn
a hefty
me into
one,
a
too.
weeb?
It is definitely going to. I'm okay. Let me share my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So, like, I first heard about JoJo's. I want to say either 4 to 5 years ago, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this? Y'all are losing your mind. You need to calm down." Oh my god! And when this whole stay-at-home crap started, I was like, "Well, I guess I'll just start fucking around with this, this running list of things to watch." And so I was like, "It's either I start this or I watch One Piece." And I'm like, "I don't have the patience." So let's start JoJo's. Everyone, and I made an announcement on my Facebook. I was like, guys, I'm about to start doing this. What do I need to be looking? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so great. You gotta wait for season 2 though, and it really take off. But watch season 1. I'm watching season 1. I'm just like, what? What is this? This is every episode, and I'm on. Gosh, what? It's like a 4th generation of JoJo's right now. I'm on, and so every episode since I just be like, this is stupid, but you keep watching it. And then when you get to season 2, I want you to watch the season 2, get to season 2, and then I want you to go dig through my page or let me know, and I will show you my reaction video to the dumbest moment in season 2, because I was like, what? What am I watching? You guys! Like, I was having a meltdown. And ever since, I just kept watching and watching, and it's funny, it's hilarious. Switching from English, from dubs to subs, at some points, it is better. But my favorite so far is season 2, Star Crusaders, because I thought stands were a stupid idea, and you'll learn more about it later. But now I want a tattoo of Star Platinum on my calf. I'm a fucking JoJo fanatic now. It's sad,
Believe it or
but
not,
it's like a really cool concept.
believe it or not, I didn't used to be such a big fan of Doctor Who. This is how
Lies
it
and
started.
slander.
No, this is how it
Lies and
started.
slander.
We started doing conventions,
Mm-hmm.
and we were doing a bunch of panels at conventions, and everyone's like, "Oh, you have to be on the Doctor Who panel. You have to be on the Doctor Who panel." And I'm like, "I've never watched Doctor Who. It just never came up. I'm a Star Trek boy. That was my classic thing. My mother never introduced me to Doctor Who. Anna, you can blame her. You know her. You'd be like, Star
we can
Trek.
blame our mothers for a lot of
Just
things.
Yes, we can.
You did.
That's a whole different episode.
It is.
And I started watching Doctor Who, and I watched Eccleston. And I'm a special effects major, and the one thing British television didn't do for a long time was have good special effects. They were just garbage special effects. So I'm watching, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I hate this. Okay, now he's shooting lightning out of his hands. There's farting aliens. I don't get it. This doesn't
What
make
is
sense.
this?
I don't like it. But I'm still watching it because I got to binge because I'm on this panel. They put me on a panel for Doctor Who, and I'm not going to show up there and be like, I'm going to go take a shit. Bye. So I'm watching it, and I finally get to the episode Blink, and I watch it, and I'm like, this is it. This is the episode that sold me on it. Everything up to this has been garbage. And after
You
that,
sound like me watching JoJo.
yeah, I was like, I don't get this Doctor Who thing. I mean, yeah, it's cute, it's funny. There's some moments, but it just gets a little weird. And then I got to Blink and I watched it. And I'm just like, oh, this is really good. Okay, cool. Well, I got my panel this weekend, so I'm gonna do my panel. Go to the convention, do the panel, rock it, come back and just keep watching it. And that's just, and then I play the Doctor.
Hot.
And Nev beat me into a wall.
I did.
Literally.
Several
That
times.
sounds like
over
code,
and over.
But all right.
No, that's not
It was
code.
fun.
That was literally me and Nev starred in a Doctor Who fan film called Doctor Who Lucky 13, where Nev, who's on that side, I don't know why I keep pointing this way, but Nev's on that side, played the villain, the main villain. And there was this one scene where he has to push me against a wall, and Torch directed it, who's a good friend. I know 3 of us know Torch.
Oh, so there you go. So it definitely wasn't porn. Go ahead.
Yeah, and he hates me. He hates me so much. He made Nev do that scene over and over and
He didn't fall right. Hit him again.
100%. Until there was a dent in the wall, and about 3 days later, I was like, I need to go to the doctor. Something's not right. I bruised all my organs. Nev bruised all my organs. He beat it. Snot out of me. And this is like when we first started working with Nev, which was Nephilim Chronicles. I would spend every moment that Nev was on camera behind the camera trying to make Nev laugh. Because Nev is a very serious... I mean, he's not a serious guy, but he's very professional. He's very like, I'm here to do a thing.
Job.
I'm here to do a job. And I would just sit, and there's this take, and it used to be my phone screen. It's just me going, while Nev is looking at the camera, and I'm just behind the camera grabbing my beans and flipping it. And Nev is just like not missing a beat, every line, good as gold.
From now on, I'm calling it "Play with My Beans."
Play with my
call it
beans.
that.
Little
I'm gonna call
beanies.
it that.
Look, if I do this, it looks very inappropriate. Ready? Oh, there. It's coming.
Inapprops.
Nice.
Inapprops.
Just, it looks wrong. I like it. Anyway.
Inapprops.
Sean has only seen the latest season of Doctor Who.
Because I started him on it.
Really?
I was like, you have to watch Doctor Who. Like, huge Whovian. And he's like, I mean...
You need to start him on...
Okay.
you need to start him on Matt Smith. Matt Smith's the best. Then Capaldi. Capaldi's real good, too.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people like Tennant.
I'm not saying
I'm a
Tennant's
Tenet
bad.
fan.
Yeah.
My problem with Tennant is Tennant was too much Eccleston. They didn't do enough with Eccleston to really change the dynamic when they got to Tennant. Because he was still very angsty. So I felt like Eccleston was so short that they tried to expand some of that to Tennant. Like if you look at Tennant and Matt Smith and Capaldi, there's 3 different portrayals. If you look at Eccleston and Tennant, there's a lot of similarities.
Is there now?
I think. I remember that was my argument during the panel.
Oh, okay then.
It's been a while since
betcha.
I've watched those, so... Never agrees with me.
I've only maybe watched 4 episodes. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I started with Tenet and just kind of watched maybe 1 episode per afterwards. It wasn't really my thing. If it was on, I would watch it. But that goes the same for like Wheel of Fortune. And that's only because Jeopardy is about to come on.
I'm just saying,
I'm a second-hand
we are
Whovian.
doing a Doctor Who episode, and I want that to be the quote. Doctor Who is equivalent to Wheel of Fortune. And that's going to be that is going to be the thing. Doctor Who is equivalent to Wheel of Fortune. And don't get me wrong, I love Pat Sajak. I watch Wheel of Fortune all day long. That's how I taught my son the C word.
Oh, that's sweet.
Wait, which C
Yes.
word?
Yes.
Cunt. Okay, so I was watching Wheel of Fortune because I'm an old person, and my son was probably about.
It's what you do. It's what you do.
Now he's about 6 years old, and we don't really curse around the children at all. So anytime he hears a new word, he usually asks what it is, and we're watching it. And he'd walked into the couch behind me, and I'm watching it. This woman is just running the gamut. You know, she is just slaying it. And I was like, you stupid cunt. You know, like I'm getting into it, like I'm really mad. And without missing a beat, I just hear my son go, "Mommy, what's a cunt?"
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. Proud parent moment right there.
And that right there is how you are a total old person, because you were that in it.
Yeah. I was
You
that
gotta
lost
yell at
in
the
Wheel of Fortune.
TV.
Gotta watch my shows. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy.
That's cute. We curse around the kids in my family, because if you're gonna pick up curse words, you better pick them up from somewhere we trust and know how to use them in the proper context. Like,
You know, they say the same with drugs.
this is very true. That's also how we educate. But that's a different topic altogether.
Yeah.
But I'm super auntie. Everyone in my family's got kids. I don't. I've got fur babies. It's whatever. It allows me to be super auntie and teach the children things their parents, for some reason, have transformed into weirdos and don't want to talk about. And the running joke is like, if you do ever have kids, you're gonna get calls from the teacher all the time. Yes, Rico. Yes. Yeah, your child such and such just punched another child in the face. Okay, what was the other child doing? Well, I immediately shoved them, but only because your son called them an asshat. Or was the child, in fact, behaving like an asshat? Excuse me? No. You're in this room with 30 of these little fucks all day. You know whether one's being an asshat or not. Was this child being an asshat? I'm not. You know what? Forget it. It's fine. My husband's on his way down there. And that's probably why I won't have any children.
Well, yeah, fair enough. I have two. And I try not to curse around them. It doesn't work well because, if you can see where the children's playroom is behind me. The same place I game, work in my office.
Yell cunt at Wheel of Fortune.
And yell cunt at Wheel of Fortune. But that woman was really being one, so I'm going to be honest. Deserved it. Every minute deserved it.
I'm the cursor of our family. I have two girls, and one time one of my kids cursed at daycare, and the teacher asked, "Where did you learn that word?" And my husband doesn't curse around my kids. I'm the awful one, and they go, "Oh, I learned it from my daddy," and I was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Blame the other parent. Story on you. Where did he hear that word? Oh, he probably heard it from his father. No, he said he heard it from your son. Should beat the crap out of that kid. Oh my gosh, it's bad.
Oh no, Julie hasn't cursed yet, which worries me.
It will be stinking adorable when she does.
Oh, it will be.
Everything she does is stinking adorable.
She's the devil. She did her first live stream today, like her first official one, and she was just like, "Get out of here, go on, get. We're not friends anymore." To the ghost, and she fake scared. Like, she'll do that thing where she reaches back to grab me, like, "Oh, I'm scared," and make the scare face. And then I'll look at the webcam, and she'll be grinning, like, "Oh, it's going to be bad."
She is adorable.
Yeah. And we're potty training right now, and potty training is a nightmare to a daughter who just doesn't give a crap. She's like, "Okay, you can take nothing from me." And there's no benefit for her to potty train because it doesn't bother her at all. She will poop in her pants and just be like...
She is a ray of sunshine. You cannot take that away.
John, it doesn't get any better.
Oh, no.
My youngest is 7, and we're still dealing with that. Like, she gets into video games, like your Switch, and it's like, what does that smell? Like, what? I didn't feel it. Well, maybe you should put Mario Kart down.
It's a Switch. Take it to the bathroom with you.
Yeah, right?
It's portable. What are you doing?
We had her use the bathroom for the first time. Thank you, Melanie's mom. It's a nice chair. Sorry, I was reading chat.
Yeah, fill it up. That's hot. You and Jay have inspired me to get a chair soon.
Right?
The one I want is purple, and it's out of stock. And not to mention it's $250.
He got camo, I got red.
$250.
$350.
$250.
No, $250.
$250. That's like a
no Loch Ness Monsters over here. It is, but I'm picky, and I'm purple, and I make doctor money.
I love that, and I make doctor money.
And I make doctor money. That's the pep talk I have to tell myself because I don't buy myself nice things. So
it doesn't change when you get a doctorate. You still just like...
Oh, no. All the voices are still here. The anxiety is still here. All of it. I just get to add alphabet soup after my name, and people take me a little bit more seriously.
Every time I was explaining I was explaining this podcast to someone at work, and I was like, okay, we got me, and I work at a library,
Mm-hmm.
We got Nev, and Nev, you do programming and stuff like that. You work with computers.
Nev a nerd.
I actually don't know what you do. I just know you work with computers. You do computer stuff.
It sounded really good, though. Even though you didn't know. I mean, it was obvious you didn't know, but it sounded good.
And I was like, and there's a doctor, psychology doctor, works at university. There's a teacher from Texas, and I was like, holy crap, this is the most boring sounding cast ever. If they didn't know who we were, it would just be like, well, I think the tax rate should probably go down.
Oh, my Lord.
And the current state of affairs.
The problem is in our schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
my husband, Morty, he went to a public school, and oh, my God, he had such a fun time.
Oh, no, but yeah, that's I was describing who's going to be on the first episode. I was like, God, if you just didn't know, you jerkwads, this would sound like the most boring cast ever.
A bunch of weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
You probably shouldn't be picking in your nose.
I did it. Man, we played Deceit last night. That was fun.
That was quite the learning curve, but it was a fun learning curve. Like, oh my gosh.
I enjoy lying. Anna, you have to play Deceit.
We knew that. We knew that.
Deceit
Anna, how do you say your last name? Like, because every time I see your name, I'm like, is it like the arugula leaf? Is it like, are you a salad?
Actually, it's close. It's Rugilla.
Rugilla?
Like gorilla.
Like gorilla?
Yes, exactly like that. That's how we tell people to say it. So.
Rugilla. Blah.
And at school, like they put my first initial and my last name, so it looks like arugula. And I have just accepted it. I have just embraced it. It's like, it's fine. They put some salad dressing on it. It's all right. It's fine.
Fancy. Oh, so I don't know if John has let you know, but we are now arch nemesis.
Oh yeah, you two and Anna are arch
nemesis. You took the money, and it hurt my feelings. I'm still hurt. I thought about it last night when I was falling asleep.
She was like,
"You always take the money. Always take the money. Like that's just like a rule. Like
absolutely not.
That was probably my favorite moment.
Absolutely not.
I'm sitting next to Jess, and Jess is sitting on the floor right next to me. We're playing on the screen. And I leaned over, and as soon as I saw she didn't take the money, and I was like, Miko won't take the money because Miko's good peeps. Oh, Anna's gonna fuck them. And like literally, I said it, and just looked at me. She goes, "What?" And it popped up, and I was just like,
Sorry.
And it was in that moment that I knew we were destined to be enemies.
And usually I'm her enemy, so it's great. We're best frenemies, right?
Hot.
I'm there to help you out, John. Just for you. I'll take the heat. It's fine. Not the first person who's been my enemy. You probably won't be the last.
No. We're not enemies. We are nemesis. This is on a pedestal here because I don't have.
Oh.
But now you are one. Well, that's not true. I used to have one, but then we became friends after we graduated high school.
Nev, who is your nemesis?
Who's my nemesis?
Yeah. Do you have a nemesis?
Not that I know of.
What about, is it like, it can be a person or a thing.
Yeah.
Or like a situation.
Yeah, no. This world.
I can't imagine. Well, the thing is, I've never met anyone who had a bad thing to say about Nev.
I say bad things about me all the time.
I know, but everyone else is just like, if I say Nev, they're like, oh, you know Nev? Nev is just the greatest. That's what everyone always says about Nev. I'm like, oh, I want to hate you like Flanders.
Oakley dokley.
You're like, oh, stupid Nev.
Damn it, Nev. Why are you so wholesome?
Yeah, why are you so perfect?
I'm not perfect.
No one ever speaks of me that way. They're like, oh, you know Anna? Yeah.
I am the problem child.
Oh, wait. I don't know if we can be nemesis. You got a naked potato cat. I can't be mad at you.
I do have a naked potato cat. I love her.
So I had to explain to my mom what a naked potato cat was. And my sister was like, why do you call it naked potato cat? Because the first post online I ever saw of a Sphinx cat is when there was one on a pillow, and then all of a sudden it goes from looking normal sleeping to curled up and tucking his head and his arms on it. It looks so smooth, like a dumb naked potato.
Wait, did you read the comment, Miko? Is that why you asked her what her maiden name was? Wait,
No.
okay. Somebody in
That
the
was a
chat
question
said
I had earlier.
you should ask Anna what and pronounce what her maiden name is.
Oh,
Nah.
my maiden name.
Karaoke
my maiden
rat?
name.
Karaoke Rat.
Oh, that's my dad. Oh, my dad's on here. Great.
Your dad's watching
Fantastic.
you. Oh, that's fantastic.
He just got a hip replacement, so, you know.
Well, I mean,
fine.
it's better.
I heard all about it. Mom told me about
that
it.
he's watching than, my mother just came in here a little while ago. I'm at her house this week. But
My
yeah,
maiden
it's
name's
like-
Distaho. Distaho. They used to call me
Distaho.
Diho in high school.
Oh.
Y'all want to know a secret about Anna?
Oh,
I knew
God.
her when I was a kid. When I was a young
We grew up
faced
together.
apple
You're still a
cheeked-
kid.
Well, yeah, but when I didn't have
What
this
you said.
facial hair, I just had like one facial hair, and I was like, I talk
It was, like,
like
right out
this
of
because
hair.
I was a kid. Like the government says,
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Actually, younger
Oh,
than that.
jeez, Rick.
I actually told a story about how we were on our way to Delville, on the other side of Cherville.
Delview.
Yeah, Delview, where you used to live.
Cherville.
Cherville.
Yeah.
Cherville. And it was such a long drive. It was like a 30-minute drive, and I hated it. I hated making that drive. And I felt nauseous, and I puked all over myself right before we got to our house. Just covered in McDonald's food. And then I got to play the Three Stooges NES game. And
That was
is
my
a
favorite.
profound- yeah,
That was-
that's a profound memory of my childhood. Was puking on myself and
welcome.
playing the Three Stooges NES game. Gamer.
Well, then. I was unaware that the Three Stooges had an NES game.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They
fantastic.
did, and it was good.
Really good. It was a lot of that one and Duck Hunt. That's the one we played all the time.
Yeah.
See, I'm unfortunate. I had my life scarred by E.T., the video game.
The classic E.T. for Atari.
Yep.
If you want to know the greatest game ever invented, it was that game.
Nope.
And by greatest game ever invented, I mean it filled up more landfills than any other game. I think it has the record for that. Like, not joking. That's a fun fact. Sean said your maiden name is cooler. But I like Arugula. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. Arugula! That's how I'm going to say it to him. Be like, Arugula!
Word.
Word 'em up. Yeah, I think the only standoutish old game I own is a copy of Moonwalker that I found that I found on the most epic of daily adventures of every flea market and thrift shop in town. Because not only did we find the game Moonwalker, we also found the movie.
Wow.
And we took a picture of them together. We're like, Wonder Twins, yes. It was good.
Nev, I added a panel. I added something to your panel that you suggested for one of our podcasts, the game to movie screen. I want to do the and vice versa.
Well, not Jumanji, because that was a book.
Yeah, but like video games that became a movie.
That became or movies?
Yeah, but that's
that
U
or
Bowl.
movies
I don't
that
want to go.
became
I don't want to
video
talk
games.
about U Bowl. We're not going to talk about U Bowl. No.
But Mario Brothers.
No.
Ooh,
I
It
can't.
was
I love
Hopper's
that
greatest
movie.
film.
that
love that
movie.
movie.
What?
I mean, because then you also got Double Dragon if you want to go there.
Yes.
Double Dragon. Okay,
Absolutely.
so my son
Street
just
Fighter,
discovered-
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, my son just discovered Mortal Kombat was a movie today.
Oh,
I was
that's
going
adorable.
through my Netflix queue, and he's been playing Mortal Kombat on his Xbox. He just got it.
Right, because Christopher Lambert just needs to be Raiden.
Listen.
Right.
Listen.
And we're scrolling through, and he goes, "Wait a minute, Mortal Kombat's a TV show?" And I'm like, "No, it was a '90s movie." He goes,
Oh, that means we could also talk about Resident Evil. Go ahead.
Yeah.
"See, we have to end that because that's going to be a whole different podcast.
Yep,
It's going to be a
it is.
podcast on a podcast." Welcome to the podcast and the podcast. We're going to do this podcast.
We're
cut it
podcasting
out
about
of the
podcasts.
audio. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like
Hi,
Martian
listen-
nesting dolls.
It's a true story, yeah.
Does anybody listen
yeah,
to any
there
good
you betcha.
podcast?
On occasion.
Yep.
Because I listen to a couple of different ones. I listen to a witchcraft one because hers is just cute. I forget what the name of it. Seeking Witchcraft, I think. I forget what her name is. And then I listen to what is it? Kathy Mizak's Academic Writing for Women.
That
And then
sounds
I listen
boring as fuck.
to the French. It's okay as an academic and a woman. I do have to write stuff, so it's awful. But and then I listen to the Friendship podcast or whatever. It's really that one's really cute. So it's a nice mixture of hey, this is cultish. Hey, this is serious. Haha, that's funny.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Raul Julia as Bison is everything. Street Fighter all the way. Big
Facts.
Fool Me said that.
Big facts.
I'm
Sir,
looking-
are you okay? I'm okay. And Bison, all dead.
Well,
I-
Raul
I-
Julia is everything. I don't know if his bison role was everything, but Raul Julia is everything.
Rob Julie was everything.
No,
This is very true.
I don't know. I've been listening to this podcast called Fuckface.
Mm-hmm.
It's by Rooster Teeth, and it's just like three idiots.
Oh.
And they're about my age, so they're like in that age range talking about stupid crap they did when they were like younger, and I'm like, this is who I am. And I need this podcast in my life because I can't go to bars and tell these stories. That's why I need this podcast. This podcast is now my pub.
That sounds like an old dad thing, but okay.
It is an old dad thing. I go to a pub and I tell old man stories, and we go, back in my day, we used to put our wieners in things. Things that
And then you
didn't
make
belong.
old guy noises.
Oh, I make old guy noises all the time.
There's
son-
nothing like the bar. I can't kick you in the shin to shut you up.
Yeah, that's right. You can probably mute me because we're on Discord. I would love that. That's just mute. And just do this for the rest of the podcast. Yeah, but no, I was like, I need to be able to tell my old man stories and go. I made an old man noise the other day, and my son asked me what it was, and I said it's an old man noise, and he goes, "Dad, you're not an old man."
Aw, that's
No,
sweet.
wait, and he goes, "Well, yeah, I guess you are an old man."
Damn.
Oh,
That's so
burn.
much worse because that means he thought about it. It wasn't just something that a child blurted out, but he just didn't have a filter. He said, "You're not an old man." Wait,
What?
let me actually think on this. You are, in fact, an old man. That hurts so much more. Because, when a kid walks up and he goes, "You're old," you're like, "Oh, you're just being silly." But when he stops, considers what he's saying, chooses his words very carefully, and goes, "No, you are, in fact, old."
You are an old man.
Well, comparatively, he's correct.
Yeah, true. I mean, I have gray in my beard and purple hair, so I think I'm in my midlife crisis.
You're like the perfect middle age. You're like the perfect elderly old woman because old ladies they dye their hair funny colors by that time. It's cute.
Yeah.
Saw an old lady with pink hair yesterday.
Nice.
My boss likes to put spray and color in her hair just randomly. Because she usually gets her hair dyed, but because of all the COVID and whatnot, she can't go get it dyed. So she colors
Yes.
it. I did all my wife did all my hair. I haven't had my hair cut professionally this year. And I'm just going to let it grow long.
Me either.
This is just going to keep growing until this pandemic is over.
That should be a daily thing for the podcast. How long is John's hair this week?
How long is
Yeah.
it? Oh no,
You can
because then
measure.
that gives him the opportunity to choose which hair. Let's not do that.
Yeah. I was like, I can pull a longer one out.
Legit.
Look at this
Yeah,
one.
okay.
When you
Can't do
stretch
that.
it. When you stretch the curl out, it gets like this.
Wait a minute. Why is there No.
No.
My son. Have
Absolutely
you guys
not.
have you guys seen a picture of my son and his curly hair?
Mhm.
He has a fro, and like his hair will get this long, like it will look like it's that long, and then it'll stop. And we're like, oh, his hair just stopped growing. It just curls tighter and tighter and tighter until eventually we'll pull it out, and he'll have hair like that long.
Shrinkage is real.
Yeah, but it's just itty, and it's like a sponge. It just soaks up water. Smooshes it out. I love it. He hates it. He's like, don't touch my hair. You have to actually pay him
I
to
know.
comb it out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Tight
he'll be like,
coils hurt.
I don't have that hair. I have wavy hair.
You do's.
I have my daughter's hair, or my daughter has my hair.
Which is it?
I don't know. Whoever came first. Oh, I think this podcast is going good. I think we got 20 minutes left, or 5 minutes left, or
25 minutes? Wait.
25. 2 hours.
What year is it?
I forgot to tell you guys. This is a 3-hour podcast.
Oh, is
Oh,
it?
3-hour tour.
All
Yeah,
right.
We're gonna go on for 3 hours, but for 1 hour we can't talk. We have to silently reflect on what we talked about in the last hour, and that way we come into the third hour fresh.
That's fair. That's fair.
Right? I mean, it makes sense. You want to be able to duty butts, fresh
Doo-doo water.
doo-doo water.
So every time I say doo-doo water, this is what I'm doing. Doo-doo water.
So
That's
okay,
why I say it so often when we play doo-doo water.
we play a game Left 4 Dead, and the one thing they love to do in that game is just put you in brown water. You're walking in a sewer, so you're just in brown water, like up to your knees or waist, and we're just like, look at all this doo-doo water.
Doo-doo water.
I'm in the doo-doo water. We've had very long, in-depth conversations about doo-doo water,
Doo-doo water.
which is something you actually do as a parent. I will say, when you become a parent, you talk about poop so much.
You talk about poop a
You
lot.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
It's like a topic of conversation. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And
my
also-
niece just got a phone, and whenever she's in the bathroom, she will text me, "What you doing?" "I'm working." "Guess what I'm doing?" "Pooping." Yup. Okay.
Oh, I was telling my friend, she's pregnant. She's having her first baby.
Oh, fun.
aw.
And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." She told me she was constipated. She's like, "I'm sorry. I know that's probably wrong to talk about poop." And I was like, "Welcome to your life.
This really is your first child. This is
Every
adorable.
conversation you have from now on will feature poop. It's just going to be there. You're either just going to be talking about it or just happy you're not talking about it. So you'll talk about it by not talking about it. You'll be like, wow, this conversation's not about poop. The hell? And then you'll lose all your friends who don't have kids for at least 2 years
Very true.
because they don't want to talk about poop.
I'm
Turns
going
out-
on like 5.
That's why I was like, I could never have been like a single parent at that moment because I could only imagine on Tinder. "What's up? I'm just checking to see if this is chocolate or poop. What you doing?" "Hey, girl." So you're going to date and be like, "It's okay. I think it's chocolate. Could be poop. We don't know. You're a parent."
That reminds me
never
of an episode of IT Crowd when he's like, he's got the poop on his forehead and he licks it. And every time it's like, I'm like, I can't. I'm like, that's so gross.
I think that show is my boss's way of telling me she wants to fire me because she's like, "I watched the show, the IT Crowd, and she's like, there's a shirt one of them I'm wearing. I want to get it to you. It says, 'I don't work here.'" I just looked at it and she's like, "Are you trying to tell me you're firing me?" She goes, "Not till I get you that shirt."
Oh, okay.
I mean, subtle?
She's
Gotta
very
give her
subtle.
points
At
for
least you know the
creativity.
day.
Yeah.
The day you open the box and be like, I don't. Oh.
So anytime
okay,
I go to my desk, if I see a shirt there, I'm just going to avoid my desk. You can't fire me if I'm not
Just
wearing the
start
shirt.
hanging out and camping around at other people's desks.
And just be like,
Fair.
Oh,
"I didn't accept the
that-
shirt. She can't fire me."
it's like that. See, it's like the reverse of that one episode of Seinfeld where George doesn't know if he gets hired or not by this new place, and the person that was supposed to do his interview and hired him went on vacation, so he never knew whether or not he got the job. So he's like, "So what is your plan?" "I'm just gonna show up." And by the time the guy gets back, I'll be so far ensconced, they'll have to make sure I keep the job. He didn't even know what they did.
Actually,
He just showed
that's-
up every day and sat in a room.
That's how I got my job. I just showed up one day, sat at a desk, and said, "This is where I work now."
Hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
I like it. So is there anything else we want to talk about? Do we have anything else for our podcastiness?
Let's see. We already talked about poop.
We got
We
poop.
talked about games. We talked about
TV shows we're watching. Can't talk about movies because no movies is coming out because of COVID. The Rones killed all our movie aspects.
I mean, there's still plenty to watch. You make it sound like we're all caught up.
That's true.
this is very true.
What movie did I watch recently? I've been watching old horror movies. Like really old horror movies. Like the other day I watched Deep Six. You ever heard that now? Okay.
I kind of remember that one, I think.
It's got a picture of like half a submarine thing getting drug up.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I watched that. I watched Poltergeist, the original one. I need to watch. I watched Poltergeist 3. Utter garbage.
Yeah.
2 is my favorite. 3rd is my least favorite. Poltergeist 2 is The Empire Strikes Back.
You moved the headstones, but you didn't move the bodies. Listen, you said you wanted a pool, man. Look.
Yeah, to be honest, that all happened because he wanted a pool. That's why I never own a pool. They lived in the house for so long, and everything was hunky-dory, but I'm going to build a pool. And then ghost shit starts happening. I don't want ghost shit. I'm not going to have a pool. No pool, no ghost shit.
The one horror remake that I was actually proud of was the Amityville Horror movie, because when I used to watch the old, I was like, this is a huge joke. Ooh, there's blood on the walls. Ooh, my check bounced.
What? That's spooky? My check bounced?
Right. But
that scares
the
me.
Remake was
Bouncing
really
checks
good.
scare me every day.
Yeah. I was going to say, you know what? That wouldn't scare me until adulthood.
Right.
That's one of those, that fear's too real, man. Too real. Can't handle that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that fear when you run your debit card before you had like smart apps and you knew how much money you had. You'd be in like a gas station and be like, I'm going to buy this soda. Run the card. And it takes just that extra, no, it just takes that extra second. You see it spinning. You're like.
And then that got off a moment. It declined. First of all, I need you to lower your voice.
I can read. Thank you.
You don't have to have my business out in the street like this. Lower your voice.
And then you like pretend like you're surprised. You're like, oh,
Right.
oh really? Oh.
No, that's when you go, wait, which card did I give you?
Yeah, it must have been the wrong card.
All right, so split this one up. Put 35 cents on this one. And
Exactly.
Or, you had to do that fake, oh, you know what? I got probably some cash in my car. I'll be right back. I got some change in my car. Just never come back. You get in that car, you make that eye contact as you're pulling out. You're just like, it's not happening.
Oh my God, I thought I was the only one that did that.
No,
Schrodinger's bank account. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat.
John Carpenter's The Thing. Event Horizon.
Yes, Event Horizon still holds up. I watched that recently too. Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh yeah.
I like In the Mouth of Madness. I've always liked In the Mouth of Madness though. I don't know.
What's up, Showbreaker? Someone's late to the show. I see how it is. Late to the show. Got to wait for the audio podcast to come out. You guys did record on that SD, right?
What?
Whoa.
Do what?
Were we supposed to?
Do what now?
I'm sorry.
What were we recording?
I work with professionals all day long. Don't make me be the professional in the crowd. I'm not good at it.
Doo-doo water.
Doo-doo.
When you guys were playing that good and you're just like, we have a smoker. I was like, where? I was waiting to watch somebody with a cigarette down there. I was like, we have a smoker outside. I was like, well, should they be outside?
Right. They're just standing on the street corner yelling at us for surviving. I'm like, you stop that!
We don't want none of your shit.
We don't want that over here.
That's what he looks like. He holds his fingers like this and he goes...
Damn survivors and damn apocalypse.
Neck humpers. I love making up names. We did that when we were building Legos. We just made up names today.
Hot.
We had one called the Chode.
The Chode?
The Chode. And if I showed you this Lego piece, you would look at it and go, oh, yeah.
Andrew, it's more of a chode.
Oh, they need more Big Mouth. That's what I need in my life. I need more Big Mouth. What happened
I
to
love
that
Big
show?
Mouth.
I haven't watched that.
Oh.
Have you
The
guys
Florida
not watched
song.
Big Mouth? You need that. You need Big Mouth.
Do I?
I mean, it's cringy, but it's good.
It's
The Florida song's my
accurate to
favorite.
Growing up,
It's very accurate.
I was Andrew, and then I turned into the hormone monster.
Yep. I could see that. I'm always the hormone monstrous. Cause
I still
don't
because
wear
he used-
deodorant, and I love taking bubble baths.
every night at some point in time, someone in my household goes bubble bath,
Bubble bath.
and I'm like, yes, I need that. I need that in my life.
I've never seen my cheeks move when I say that. Now I feel funny.
No, do it again. I need to see it.
Bubble bath.
That's gonna be my like desktop background. It's just you saying that. No sound. It's just gonna be a gif of going.
Who is this? Why does she look like a trout?
Oh, we've had
man.
some good viewers for this podcast. They're probably all Nevs or Miko's.
What? No. I
Oh
don't
no!
have any
So,
viewers.
contrary to popular belief, people do not watch me.
I find that
Me
I
either.
watch.
It's
I will
because
say
I'm
this-
not. It's because I'm closed.
Oh well.
I will say this.
You know.
Yeah, I have in recent times been asked lots of questions about how to set up certain websites, OnlyFans, and I'm like, what makes you think, in the vast knowledge of setting up websites and streaming accounts, you think I have an OnlyFans? Incidentally, I know how to set up OnlyFans now. So picture this: an OnlyFans, but it's just me doing this,
Hot.
Holding up your hands just like that?
just like that,
Hot.
like I'm envisioning something.
As long as your eyes move side to side like you're in Wimbledon, I'm with it. Yeah. Hot.
Yeah, right. Just get into it.
I'd subscribe.
I'm sure somebody would find that.
That should be
Red
episode
Diamond.
1, but episode 2 should be someone else walking behind you while you're doing that.
Oh, in
Looking
the,
for
like,
something in the couch cushion.
Yeah,
would be-
yeah, searching for something. It's gonna be
And they
OnlyFans,
find
but
it.
It's just people looking for crap. Have you seen my keys? Where are my keys?
And someone patting themselves down looking for the keys in the third episode.
Like, hold on. Has anybody seen my phone? I can't find my phone. I left my phone here somewhere.
It's terrible. I do that with my sister all the time, and I'm on the phone with her.
Yeah. Have you ever texted
I
somebody?
can't find my phone. Well, girl, call me back when you find it. Okay. Wait.
I have my Apple Watch, so I have the ding. It just dings. I'm like, oh, find my phone. I'm like, it's just
My wife does it all
Yeah.
the time. I'll be sitting there and I'll hear ping, 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 ping. I'm like,
What is
hell was
that
that?
noise?
it's my trying to find your phone. So I hear that ding all the time. It haunts my nightmares. Because that means I have moved it. If she can't find it, I moved it. It was my fault.
A ding.
The
A ding.
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 The
I
ding,
mean,
ding, ding.
Ding.
And so I hear that beep, and I'm just like, I'm about to get in trouble. I moved a phone.
Oh my God, she can't find it.
So I
See,
had to find
that's how
it.
you know you're a good
Episode of
husband.
the OnlyFans.
You're not blaming her.
No.
You're like, oh, it's me.
Yeah, it's me. I've done this.
Ah,
I
it's
had
not
to
me.
find her phone before she does that and be like, oh, sweetie, you let your phone sit right here.
Then you're the hero.
Yeah, I'm the hero. She
You've
never
been
falls
replaced.
for it. No, she never falls for it. Not once. I'm going to tell you an embarrassing story. So we thought our dryer was broken. For the past couple of
Okay.
days, we had to keep drying clothes. And somebody came and brought us this very awesome but very heavy dryer. And me and Melanie are pushing it into my house. We're pushing it in. Just mushing it in. Real mush. And we're straining. And we're like, okay, well, let's get the old dryer out. I pull the old dryer out. A bird had made a nest in the vent. That's why it wasn't working. Because the vent was clogged on the opposite side, inside the vent.
Wow.
Like when I pulled it out, it was just hanging half out. And I'm just like,
Well, shit.
I've been wearing
Well,
moist
shit.
drawers for 3 weeks now. Moist.
John's got moist drawers.
I got moist
Hot.
drawers.
You know what? No, that's on you. It's been hot as F outside. You could have took them damn shit and hung them outside. They've been dry in an hour.
Tell him again.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Your mama should be ashamed of you right now. Your mama taught you better, John. I know.
Can I just say that's the mouthiest I've ever seen Nev.
Yeah.
In my life.
I think the first time I've ever heard Nev lose his shit was when we were playing 7 Days to Die and the Dogs.
Dogs.
Up until this moment, you know, every time I see Nev, he's pretty mild-mannered. He's very calm. So, what's up?
Chill. Just cool. Just vibing and playing the game.
And so we started playing games together because we're losers.
I'm a wiener. I ain't a loser.
I'm a dweeb, not a weeb, until I watch JoJo Bizarre. Then I'll be a weeb,
Boom.
and I'll get me a waffy.
You'll be an epic
waffle,
weeb, and you can get waifu pillow.
Waifu, that's what I want. I want a waifu pillow of Jay.
Hot. As long as he's got the kitten ears on.
Yeah, the kitten ears. And the paws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was cute. I'm gonna tell you right now, as him being, he used to be my former roommate. He looks good in the thong. I've seen
And that
him in the
mini
thong.
skirt, like, listen, them cheeks be popping in
Clap
that
'em.
skirt.
You just want to clap them, just like
Just want to clap them.
that annoys my wife. I'll walk up to her and I'll just be like, "Can I clap them cheeks?" She's like, "What?" Like that. I'm gonna clap them like that. So you guys don't have to put up with me for the hour that we do this podcast. She married me.
It's true. She made the ultimate commitment. The ultimate
She made the ultimate
sacrifice.
commitment.
She saved the rest of the world.
She must owe a karmic debt somewhere. Somewhere
I can
volunteered
make
to
her
stream.
she's
breathe out
owing
her
somebody.
nose in seconds. And you guys know what I talk about, right? Though. Yeah, right
Yep.
there, though.
We literally just did it when you did the clap. Because usually it accompanies a.
Yeah. It's sad. I'll be
The
sitting in
hand
bed.
helps us not look at you all.
So I'm gonna start telling like embarrassing things. I yell at my wife, and I don't yell embarrassing things at her, but I like to see if I can make her how quickly I can make her breathe out her nose like that because it's my favorite. It's a
Sport
hobby
for him.
Yeah, it's sport for
Look at
me. So we're laying in bed one night, and just out of the blue, I go, "Can we poop battle?" There's silence, and she goes, "What?" And I'm like, "Okay, hear me out."
No, when you have to say "hear me out," no.
No, see, that's it. That's how I start all my things. Hear me out. We press our butt cheeks together, real tight, and then we both poop at the same time, and we see whose poop wins. This is the middle of the night. She's laying in bed. She's about to fall asleep, and I'm just like, "I want you to poop battle me." And I get better than the nose breathe out. I get the suck in.
That's the moment she's questioning her life choices, and
Yeah.
she is just saying, "Can I make it without you?" That's that moment.
The suck in is when you know you've landed the blowout. Especially if it's labored.
I just want you to know, because I know Scotty's not watching, when I get home tomorrow night, I'm going to roll over and be like, "Babe, you want a poop battle?"
I'm telling you, if you want to know you have a good relationship, just look at your loved one in a very serious manner and say, "I think as a couple, we should poop battle."
We should poop battle.
If you can survive that, your relationship is gold.
Right. I'm totally sure we can survive that. I'm pretty sure we're going to be laughing our asses off.
And luckily I know Scotty, so he won't do this, but you have to be careful. Viewers, you have to be careful because you have to have a certain level of commitment to that
They will
bit.
get up and leave you. They will. They will get up and leave you.
Because
In that moment.
everything I just say to Jess, I have to go, will she, bite the bullet just to see how far I'm willing to go? Like, what if she was like, "Yes, let's do that"? Because eventually she's going to hit that point where she snaps. And she's like, "I'm going to call his bluff. I'm going to poop battle this motherfucker. We're going to push our butts together." Yeah, we're going to push our butts together, and we're going to do it.
You're not going to out-psycho me.
Yeah, you are not out crazy me.
I'm going to win the relationship.
Not
I have
today.
to know so I can lay money on it. I need like $5 on that battle. Like,
Brouhaha.
Oh, I'm not winning that battle. It's
We're
not
gonna lay
happening.
odds. Yep.
Poop battle. Brouhaha. Might want to invest in some rubber sheets, though.
So,
Rubber
but
sheets.
Just do it in the tub. You'll be fine.
yeah, they'll call your bluff. That's what Sean said. Yeah, they will absolutely call your bluff.
Oh man.
And you have to be prepared to go to that level of commitment. Just be like, okay.
All right,
This is what I'm doing. Here we go.
This
Question
is
is,
the
John,
hill that I have chosen.
Would you have done it? What if she had called your bluff? Would you have done it?
Mm.
Yeah, see? Would you have done it?
Would. Well, here's the thing is, I think I would. Because I'm one of those people who would do something that horrendous. Because think about how much you laugh now. Now, what if, like, next week I come back and say,
Guys, we poop battled.
We
I
poop
would hang
battled.
up.
Right there, see?
I would
Right
leave.
there.
I would leave.
So, yeah, I probably would.
I would Peppa Pig this whole video.
I was like, I would probably absolutely do that. And they hate, like, my wife, the number one thing my wife hates, and anybody who's ever been in a long car ride with me knows I love, would you rather? And they're always horrible. She just won't do it. She's just like, no, neither.
That woman has nerves of steel. I'm going to buy her a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Get her boxes. Large boxes.
She loves boxed wine, and I'm the reason.
I
for it.
also love boxed wine. Like, it's bad, but it's so good.
Like an
Like
adult
cardboard
juice
dough.
box.
I like to call it cardboard dough. It makes
Cardboard
me
dough?
sound cardboard dough. It makes me
Fancy.
sound a little fancy.
I mean, what the hell's not fancy about going in your damn refrigerator and turning a knob and getting happy juice out of it?
I'm gonna be. Don't bring a shark to a poop fight, Sean. That's my favorite. That is my.
That needs to go on a shirt. The next time we bring up poop battle,
I'm gonna tell you right
wear
now.
it.
That's the title of the episode. I'm gonna change the title of the episode. Don't bring a shark to a
Bring a
poop
shark
fight.
to a
I
poop
love
fight.
it. I love
Yep.
it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna when we release the audio version of this podcast, it's gonna be episode 1. Don't bring a shark to a poop fight.
Don't bring your shark to a poop fight, there, bro. You can't do that.
That I made a post about washing down antidepressants with wine because I'm classy. Because I actually did that. Like I was drinking wine and I was like, I always take my medicine before I go to bed. And I'm holding the wine in my glass. I got one last sip and I'm like, and then I had that moment. I was like, I just drink, I just swallowed antidepressants with wine. Classy as fuck.
Classic.
Classy AF.
Collar pop was a nice touch.
I'm imagining a Rocky style montage of someone training for a poop battle. Yes.
They're just stuffing a bunch of food in their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
With Eye of the Tiger playing in the background.
Yeah.
No.
Fiber. Just eating a big tub of fiber.
It's the eye of the fiber.
It's the eye of the
Yes!
the cream of the wheat. This is why this
That's
is my favorite
awesome.
podcast.
That was
Is this not the
awesome.
most fun ever? No topic.
This
And
was
next week
fun.
we'll have a topic. I don't know what it'll be yet. I'm just gonna randomly DM y'all with a. I'm gonna slip into your DMs with topics.
Is that gonna be before or after your weekly dick pic? Because I need to know.
Same time. It's actually gonna be the topic's gonna be written on the wiener.
Oh, it's gonna be written on. Perfect.
Yeah, because that's how I do memos around.
So it's going to be a very short topic next week?
Very short topic. Oh, I see what you did there.
And there it is.
You know what? That's a wrap. Thanks for everyone for watching. I don't know how to end it on that. I don't know how to end past that. We're done.
You got to end on that.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Remember, like, subscribe, follow these two cats. I don't know I don't know how to point to you.
I don't know. Wait, which way?
Subscribe to them.
It's on a delay, so I have to wait like 60 seconds to actually see myself move.
I know. Yeah, I'm like.
Right.
I'm not watching the stream. I'm watching.
Oh,
the
that's
Discord.
right. Because we're like straight across, but the stream is like we're like the Brady Bunch down here.
Yeah.
I'm like
you
we're
point
in
down,
a
and
line.
that's John.
I don't. I'm like
I have to point that way, and that's John there.
Yeah.
And then above
Nev is right there. So I have to point opposite. Nico is up. That's easy. So Mia, Nico, Anna. What's going on?
I don't know who's underneath me, but I'm just staring. So.
We look up. I'm like, what's up, Nico? If we look up over here. So I think it was a really good podcast. I'm happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
So
that was fun.
Are we going to be here next week? Are y'all going to be in next week?
I'll be here
Do I
next week.
have to chase down a new cast?
I
I don't want to get a new
mean,
Not
pants.
yet.
as long
There
as
will
you
be
don't
a
bring
week I'm
shark
missing
to a
when I'm
poop
moving.
fight, so
Episode 1, don't bring a shark to a poop fight. I love it. That's
Exactly.
I want that on a shirt.
I'm telling you,
I'll
you
make
should
it for
wear a
you.
shirt
I can make that
says
happen for you,
the
John.
next time you bring it up to Jess.
Send it to me. Send me your mailing address. I'll make it for you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get.
I got you.
Don't bring a shirt to a poop fight. I'll wear that shit to work.
They wouldn't.
And it's gonna be
expect
brown.
I don't know. That's a story for a different day. I have another fun story about t-shirts and work. But
Hot
Okay.
any last last words?
poop. Doo-doo water.
Doo-doo water.
Doo-doo water.
All right. We'll poop battle next week. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Out. All right. That went